Greetings, fellow warlords. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, episode 208, Gunrunner. Still going through the backlog of bug meat. There is a lot of corpses still here. Like most of them. It's been slow. If I really wanted to make it faster, I would like build a butcher table down there. For the bugs. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that. How did FIAP get so good at construction? Did I use trainers on FIAP? I don't recall. But given that FIAP can construct... Frosty, I'm going to have you use the construction trainers. To try to get like a second, somewhat able constructor. 8. I live with that. Because that's been a real bottleneck anytime I get like construction tasks. So then we got someone else with an int trainer, so that's, I'll do whammy. And then art was originally Bryzit. Yeah, I'll have Bryzit continue. We stopped having Bryzit have art interests, but I might as well just use them up because they were sitting around doing nothing. And you guys think, yes, joyride the prisoners. Okay. I think it's pretty reasonable to do to keep them off of my like annoying list, so that I don't constantly have pop-ups about this or that. But it's gonna wait until miniguns are done. Miniguns are obviously higher priority. Alright, so Bryzit has Art 14, so if I reassessed Bryzit's xenogerm, Bryzit could be actually pretty good in art. If I wanted. I just have to get rid of the awful art that was implanted. It's not really that high on my to-do list, but just know that it's possible. And the last one is melee. Do I have any meleers that like need a boost? Apollo. Apollo, could you be a shooter though? I think we voted for Apollo to be a meleer, but like... So, Stickiest, I'm going to give it to you because you're nimble. You're definitely, no matter what, going to stay a meleer. Given that you're nimble. Hey, bud. Alright. So all but a med trainer was used up. Pilgrims. A group of children pilgrims arrived. You don't look like children. Oh, including a child. So Case, the 10-year-old baseliner, a 42-year-old dirt mole, and a 17-year-old pigskin. That's a very strange, eclectic group to arrive to venerate an object. Very strange. But historically, those willing to venerate have gifted me some pretty good stuff, so... Kath was hauling a bow to the bad egg stockpile. Yeah, the bad egg stockpile is actually just an overflow. I've called it bad eggs, but it's just a giant overflow of random garbage. It does remind me that it wouldn't be a bad idea to gift some stuff to Inlair, because I'm not maxed on rep there. So let's do that. to get rid of a lot of the random weird garbage that we have in our stockpile. Maybe they'll appreciate it. Are you chewing up your paws, dude? You gotta stop that. So the embryos that shouldn't be shipped off are behind a forbidden door, so no risk of sending them. And then I was hoping to get rid of all the tribal garbage that I have. So I surely do not need it. They're not worth much, so it's not going to move the needle of the relationship much, but it will free up stockpile space, which is getting clogged up. And that's what matters. Looks like I have 2 of the miniguns. It's not bad. And the pod is basically full. All right, that should be good. That's a lot of stuff. I will call... No, I'll call exotics. The last time they showed up with exotics, it was actually really good stuff that I ended up buying. But for... Oh my god. I did not realize I had 440 herbal meds. That's news to me. Sounds like I need to do a little bit of organ harvesting. How did I get so much? I guess I'm just not... I mean... The big change is that I'm not, like, harvesting the massive amount of eggs that I used to. Because I used to have a lot more prisoners that would require a lot more surgery. And I know I still have 1 farm set to grow it, but 1 farm for 440? Probably the Impid Raiders dropped a lot more herbal meds than I realized. That makes more sense than anything else to me. Another thing I'm going to do is to tidy up my caves. I know it's a weird thing to do, but whatever. Cave tidy time. And tidy up my mountains. Wendy is... She's just weird. That's all I can say. She's weird. But I'm not going to bother with the pollution at the moment. But hold off on that. So we actually do the cleaning and not the pollution tidy. Bugs all melted down to fuel? Oh god, not even close. I only have 2 fabricors, and they're pretty busy making baby food. So, their hands are kind of tied. The current priority now is make mini guns for trade and joy wires for prisoners. I may need additional robots? Yeah, if it was voted on. Hasn't been. Every time I put up the priority goals, there's a chance to vote on additional prisoners, and it just doesn't win. What kind of ancient complexes do I have? Any more mechanitor ones? Nope. They're all normal. Normal basic. Put a neural supercharger in the prison and have the prisoners fight to use it? I'm not entirely sure prisoners can even use them. I've never tried it. I've never bothered to offer. But I know that, like, prisoners, in terms of their need, they don't have recreation need, for instance. Well, how about for science we do that? Maybe they do. We'll find out. So it's kind of annoying that the psychic emanator blocks the pathway, so I'm going to remove some of the double insulating walls to just put the psychic emanator non-symmetrically off to the side, so that we don't have to trip over the emanator every time we want to come in. Oh, is that what you had suggested? Okay. Well, then I did it after all. I thought you meant, never mind. Doesn't matter. The third minigun's almost done. And, oh no, I thought work drive was on an hour-long cooldown, but nope. It's still like 7 more days. My Wendigo specimen are probably like, why the hell do we have to clean up all this bug mess? Because Wendy said so. That's the only reason you need to be given. So in 1 hour, we'll know if they use it or not. I'm guessing they do, but only the prisoners that were once... Well, I guess all these prisoners are technically once colonist members. Because, you know, there isn't a supercharged need for any of the other prisoners. They were never Wendigo members. Still waiting on this to be loaded up too. Well, that's, yeah. So I'm going to lower the clean need because they're cleaning and not hauling to the transport pod. So I think that answers your question. Prisoners don't use this. If they did, they would have used it by now. Because they're just wandering past it. So they desire it, but they won't trigger it. Which is honestly just kind of annoying. To have them have some sort of malice that can't be addressed. Because it's not, I mean... It's not that insignificant. It's a -6. To get rid of that, I could try to convert them away from Wendy's ethos. But that would mean I would have to introduce a non-Wendy ethos into this prison. Which I am not planning on doing. What I do find interesting is that none of them have had mental breaks to cause them... Oh no! Guero is not Wendy's ethos. Yeah, so technically Guero could start converting others or something. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. One of those annoyances. Alright. Everything's been hauled in. Yep. Gifts away. I will eventually joywire them. Just at the moment, we're making the minigun for the last of the trade requirements. And I'm not going to make joywires in lieu of fulfilling that trade requirement. Joywires are also going to, like, completely trash my components. I should have called in bulk goods traders, not exotic goods, because I honestly could really use buying some components because of the 80 that went into the stupid miniguns. I feel like the amount of effort it would have taken to deep drill up jade for the chance of a royal bed of legendary quality was lower, but maybe not, because I would need an inspiration. I just feel like having Bryzit spam words of inspiration on Wendy would have been cheaper than spending 80 components, but... prediction. Will I get you something useful from Star? So, a little context. Star is a Hussar, and I'm trying to scan Unstoppable or Awful Art. So scanning, or Red Eyes. So scanning either of those 3 genes results in a yes. Scanning anything else results in a no. Scanning those genes in a combo, coupled with something else, is still a yes. It's still technically useful because I can implant it in baseliners and then attempt to gene rip it out of those baseliners. And then he is... The quest is being taken to this tribal town. So there's not really a trade opportunity there, Fantasy Life, like you had suggested, because there's not much that I'm gonna even want to buy off of a tribal town. It's not like a glitterworld Empire settlement, because glitterworld Empire settlements would actually be interesting. Cactus, you're being hunted. Bio links. Weird. It's like the first time that has kind of ever happened. Alright, you're good. And I just got a high secret drone mail. Wendy, let's hit some soothers. I'm gonna hit double soothers, because I don't really want a cascading mental break to ripple out. Especially to someone like Bryzit, who's got a negative 62 as a result. So the plus 54 really helps to offset. Psychic droners can really wreak havoc, especially the high ones. So a lot of the caves are cleaned. Still a little ways to go, but I'm working on it. He gets pet immediately and then curls back. Yep. He knows what he likes. He likes pets and sleep. Pets, sleep, peanut butter, and to pee on things. That's kind of Yoda's repertoire right there. Well, I officially have a lot of rice. Got about almost 8K. What else could I grow? You know what? I'm going to do a giant run of Tinctoria. Wendy could have a really nicely colored workshop. Requesting workers. 14 For 26 days? Are you kidding me? Dear Lord. That is so absurd. I think I'm going to reassess Bryzett's xenogene again. I know I keep re-implanting him. Crafting medical social. I'm going to try to have him be the trifecta. Bryzett. We'll immediately do crafting. Medical. Social. Oh no, art. Sorry. Yeah. Maybe not even crafting. I could ditch crafting. I don't think it really matters at this point. But art and medical. I'm gonna have him be art and med. For not any particular reason, just that we can. Surprise it. Let's get to it. For you to have art, you just have to not have awful art. So, medical, we can give you awful mining, awful cooking, awful animals. I'll have you keep art. Awful plants. For construction, awful social. But I'll give you great int. We'll make you smart again. You used to be. Quick study. Did I give you awful shooting? I can give you awful shooting, because you're not going to be shooting. Heat week. And then... Nearsighted, because you're not really a shooter anymore. Still dead calm, kind. The standard. Very unattractive is fine, because you don't trade with trade partners often enough for that to matter. Very happy would be nice. And then, what else? Elongated fingers. Actually, you don't really need that. Dark vision. Anything else I'm missing? You mostly stay inside, so I could give you awful UV. I don't want to make him super size sensitive, because I think it runs a risk. So I could make him very fast runner, but I'm looking if there's any other... Oh, you know what? I could actually make you never sleep. And that hits -5. That works. I like it. I like the new Bryzett. I'm probably overlooking something important, but yeah, I like it. He is already cold tolerant, yeah. He doesn't have any, like, healing stuff, but I don't really use him in combat anymore. I mostly just use him as a caster. So he'll be int craft medical with quick study and not have awful art, so his art will be back up and decent. All right, let's do it. So getting a huge run of Tinctoria, that would be weird. Maybe like a quad run, like tons and tons of Tinctoria. Because I think it would be cool to be able to dye the entire colony and color code it. I mean, that would be an insane amount of inventory. I could start with the walls, though, and get the walls to be all one uniform, like, deep red color. Be pretty cool. Oh, we are kind of full up on human likes already. Doesn't take very long to, like, completely fill up the stockpiles. Just a few butcher here, a few butcher there, and we're full. Hey, T-Man. Welcome to the very tail end of the stream, dude. How was playing D4 today? Hope it was good. Welcome. I have not hopped up on the D4 train, nor do I have any plans to, but I do hope that you've been finding it fun. Have you been playing it co-op with Velocity? Playing a Necro Blood Drinker? Oh, cool. That's kind of like Wendy here a little bit. Paid forced weather. Rainy thunderstorm 15 days? Yeah, no, I don't really want to listen to that. So bye-bye. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do the minigun delivery soon. Getting pretty close. I'm going to make my farmers, like, work massively overtime by replanting this heel root that I just put in. Kath, your genes are done. Oh, what did we get off of Eevee? Or Star? Psychic Death. Okay, not useful. We are going to be scanning Kath now. So, same prediction, but Kath instead. And my guess is that will be, like, kind of the last prediction of the stream. So, point of reference, I did scan a few of these. So, some of these I have to take off the list. So, let me figure out which ones it is. It would be Drain and Spine I can get rid of. Let me do that real quick. So Drain, not a heart, and Spine, not a heart, because we already have that. So any of the others is fine. It would be weird to be a vampire that doesn't require Death Rest. That'd be neat. Death Rest is obviously... Death Rest and Tinder Skin and Pyrophobia are obviously massive weaknesses that Wendy would perceive a problem in the vampire xenogene. So I don't mind scanning Death Rest because, like, it's useful to implant in maybe prisoners, but I wouldn't mind getting rid of it. We also have mild UV sensitivity, do we not? Yeah. I bought this that has it, but so maybe I take that out of the wanted scan too. I don't really need that. Well, no, I still want to scan it because hold on. Gotta do some mental math here. Dirt moles come with intense. So yeah, I still want to scan it because I would like to override. I would like the option of being able to lessen the UV sensitivity of dart moles or people that inherited that gene weakness if I want. She's interested in the game, but she hasn't played it yet. I hear that it's D4 is coming to Prime Gaming, if that interests you. Alright, rise it. Going under the knife. Again. For our genetic entertainment. And the miniguns are done. Unfortunately, you know what? Hold up on that. So, the quest is going to give me plasteel and our jade bed. So, I'm not going to be able to move at all once I fulfill it. Which is fine. I'm going to have, before I send Brazit under the knife to have a new xenogerm implanted, I'm going to deliver the miniguns. Because he can far skip himself home. Probably very early on next stream, we're going to have to decide the fates of a bunch of the vat growing. So we've got 6 that are going to reach 18 pretty soon. That's always very cool. Come on. There we go. I could have sent some silver. I didn't. They might have something worth buying. If they do, I'll just send another pod with silver. It's fine. Just one lance. It's not worth it. Oh. Can't far skip though. Yep, skip the horse. That's exactly what I was thinking. I got a frog in my throat. Horse is probably not going to be enough weight though, so I might need to skip Orange Chaos as well. He could shuttle back. Hey, Chief Dog. Dang, thanks for the gift subs, dude. Cheers. Yeah, he could just shuttle back. I just didn't want to use the cooldown if I didn't have to. Because they're always really... Shuttles are really useful in a pinch. Can someone... Okay, Cactus. Could you work any slower? Give to Caravan. I doubt it's going to be enough weight. No, it's not. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Cool. And I'm happy to be wrong. Yoink! Hello, prisoners. Bye-bye! I always, no matter what, skip into the hybrid prison. Like, I've never failed to do that. I don't understand why that is like a guarantee. Also, what's funny is, he's holding the entire weight anyway. So the Jade Royal Bed, that has a rest effectiveness of 168. And Wendy's is probably less than that. No, 175. Because it's made of steel. Oh, no, because it has a sleep accelerator. So without the sleep accelerator, yeah, it's better. All right, cool. Old bed out, new bed in. So the current priority right now is joy wires for prisoners. Not hoy. Joy. Joy wires for prisoners. I'm not, like, convinced that that's going to be super important, but I'll do it anyway. Hey, an orbital trader. So this is 224. Seems fast. Does Jade have penalties as a material? No, not like stone. Okay. Because I know stone has penalties. But yeah, no, okay. So this is as fast as it can be. There's literally no faster than that. Got it. You're a child, Tralla? Are you... Yeah, okay, you can remain a colonist. And then Pain. You can also remain a colonist. Well, now that Rise its own, you can go under the knife for genetic reassignment. It sounds weird, but yeah, I guess technically that's what it is. And then Wendy will do the trade, and then the scan's almost done. Fur-skinned, fast wound healing cat ears. Well, that's very specific. Don't want it, though. Strong stomach plus robust. Don't need it. Side F was a duplicate. And... Yep. Get rid of some of the weapons I don't need. Yeah, that looks about it. Very boring trade. These guys, do they have Doomsday, triple launcher, nothing like that? Really? You guys call yourself a combat supplier, but you have horrible weapons to buy. Very lame. I am disappointed. Alright, so here's the new Bryzit. 19, 14, 20. Pretty awesome. So another researcher can remaining as crafting and does come with the benefit of quick study and very happy. So nice. Very nice. New Bryzit. I haven't reassessed Low, have I? Because we did separate Low's floppy ears out, so like Low doesn't have to be stuck with floppy ears anymore. But I don't know. It's cosmetic. I don't really care. So the last prediction was about Kath's scan. Got robust. So that's not useful. Whoa. 98% of you, or 98% of the points predicted was no, which is super surprising considering there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of all of these genes able to be scanned. You can also ignore the top row because they can't be scanned anyway. Archite genes are not scannable. So I'm surprised that more people didn't vote yes, or predict yes. But yeah, it ended up being a no anyway. So, wah, wah. But I think that wraps up that prediction. For genes regrowing, Sarai and Eevee are about to be regrown, and then I bet... Oh yeah, Sentinel can be regrown now as well, but I'm not going to run the prediction because the stream's out of time, friends. And this is where we're going to leave off. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 21st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.